Hi everyone, welcome to another edition of Kids Gazette Cooking Series. I'm your host Quinn Pettifer with the Gazette, and want to give a shout out to our sponsors first and foremost. First, thanks to Hills Bank and as well as the Iowa Pork Producers. They've been with us this entire year. Got to give a lot of love to TKM, our videographers. They've been capturing all of our programs all year long and are going to be capturing us here today. Plum Supply, who has been our host throughout the season, and last but certainly not least, Hy-Vee. Hy-Vee today has been generous enough to give us their club room, which is on Edgewood Road. So big thanks to Hy-Vee. It's been such a great year. It's been awesome. We have just had such a great time working with you through a bunch of different recipes, meeting a lot of different Iowa families. It's all been leading up to our exciting December edition. I'll give you one guess as to what our theme is for today. It's December, it's getting cold outside, it's winter. What do you think? It's the holidays! It's the holiday edition! Who is ready to have some fun and talk up holidays? So we're gonna be bringing in our guests that have a really cool family recipe. I love the holidays. I love the holidays because it's a time that you get to spend with friends and family. You get a chance to really go through some old memories, make some new traditions. And what I love is I love learning about people's traditions. Everybody celebrates this time of year a little different. Some people celebrate Christmas, some people celebrate Kwanzaa, some people celebrate Hanukkah. Sometimes it's all about big gatherings. Sometimes it's just a couple people. It doesn't matter. Any way you look at it, it's a great time of the year to just stop and really have some fun with the people you love. And so our guests today are actually going to be bringing up a family recipe that is delicious. I'm going to give you a hint. It includes my two favorite ingredients, peanut butter and chocolate. You just can't go wrong, right? So with that, and actually as a bonus, I almost forgot, as a bonus, we actually have our guests today are directly related to the Gazette. So the Gazette is what brings Kids Gazette every week with new stories, new activities. We actually have our executive editor from the Gazette who's going to be here with his girls, Claire and Adelyn. Are you ready to meet them? All right, let's bring them on in. Come on in, guys. Okay, you guys have the holiday sweaters. I love it, I love it. Okay, so we have Claire, Adelyn, and Zach. Thank you so much for being here. Are you pumped? Okay, so now who's the chef? Who's the chef in the family?
They're both going to be the chefs.
They're both going to be the chefs. Who usually does the cooking at home? Dad? Dad. Who's the taste tester? Who's just ready to have some fun? Who's excited? All right, okay, so now let's talk about the holidays, because my understanding is that the holidays are a really big deal at your house. What is some of your favorite things about, now, and you celebrate Christmas, is that right? Okay, so what's some of your favorite things about Christmas?
One of my favorite things is every year we make pierogi with our family.
Okay, now can you give me a little bit of explanation? Can you pronounce it again?
Pierogi.
Pierogi? All right, so what's all involved in I messed up.
Pierogi.
Pierogi.
It's kind of like a dough thing, and then there's a ton of different things you can put inside. We usually do like cheese and spinach.
Oh, yum.
And you put it in the middle, and then you use a fork and shut it closed.
That's great. Now, when do you do this? You do this?
A few weeks before Christmas, so you make them, and then on Christmas Eve at our normal dinner, you get together and you eat them.
Well, you have to cook them first.
Well, you have to cook
And you
them,
have to cook them first. That's a given. All right. Are you a fan, Adelyn? You like them? All right. Cool. What do you like about Christmas?
My favorite thing is getting together with the family and having dinner with them.
Getting a chance to hang out. That's great. We're all so busy all the time, right? This is a really great, fun time of year to actually get together and really just hang out. I love it. How about you, Zach?
I think the getting together with family is a good part, and that's been a good tradition, so it's fun to get to pass that on.
Absolutely. So another really fun thing around the holidays is baking, right? Baking and cooking. Now, I already mentioned, I kind of gave a little hint to our viewers that two of my favorite things are in the recipe that you have brought here today. But can you tell me what we're going to be making?
Buckeyes.
Buckeyes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes, we are. So this is a tradition that we've had for since I was a kid. So my mom's best friend actually started making these, and so they would be given to us as a gift. And so when we got out to Iowa, you couldn't put them in the mail. So you had to start to make them yourselves.
All right, so are we ready? We're gonna get the ingredients rolling out, and we're gonna kind of go through, I already mentioned the peanut butter and the chocolate, but there's a couple of other things. This is a really fun and easy recipe as well. So while we're getting set up, we're gonna take a quick break. We're gonna hear from one of our sponsors, Hills Bank. We'll be right back.
Kids see the world differently. To them, it can be big, strange, and kind of confusing. That's why Hills Bank makes the world of money easy, fun, and accessible, even to our youngest customers. From penny grabs and regular newsletters to seasonal events and educational activities, our youth accounts are designed to keep kids engaged. You might even find them excited to go to the bank. Treasure the moments you spend together and prepare them for the world ahead with a kids account at Hills Bank.
All right, we're back. Big thanks again to Hills Bank for our sponsorship for this episode as well as throughout the year. I think we've got a few people that actually bank at Hills Bank here today with us, so all the better. And Hills Bank has got a lot of great lessons on saving money, perfect for this time of year, especially as you're thinking about buying some gifts for people around the holiday season. So thanks again to Hills Bank. And now we are on to actually introducing the Buckeye recipe with our ingredients and the cooking utensils you're going to be using. So Zach, you want to go ahead and roll it out?
So guys, get ready to point the things that we need out. So we need a cup, 1 cup of smooth peanut butter, 5 tablespoons of unsalted butter. Then we have 2 cups of powdered sugar. Then we have 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 2 cups of semi-sweet chocolate chips, and you can go dark if you want to, and then 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. And then for our cooking supplies, the good thing is we don't bake, but you need 1 large bowl, a medium bowl, and then some non-stick wax paper so that you're working with the chocolate, a hand mixer, we've got that down over there, and then a baking sheet to put things on, some toothpicks to stab and to get those in, no stabbing. Bad choice of words by the word nerd. And then some measuring utensils.
All right, step 1, start the prep. Cream the peanut butter and butter together with the vanilla extract in a large bowl using either a hand mixer or a large mixer. While Claire's scooping, Adelyn, what's one of your favorite holiday movies?
Christmas Vacation.
Christmas Vacation, that's a good one. That's a classic. How many times do you watch it usually over?
Normally once at Christmas or twice.
Just once?
Or twice.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
I might have you beat after you go to bed.
Maybe a couple more times.
Maybe.
How about Claire? How about you?
Probably Home Alone or Christmas Vacation.
Oh, that's a good one. Home Alone.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I haven't seen that one forever.
All right, so then you would put that in your bowl, right?
Yeah.
So you go around, use a spatula to get it all out. Probably can. Yep, put it in. There you go. So 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract.
Yep, I think you're ready to mix.
Now when we were at home and practicing, we decided it would be mixing for about 3 to 4 minutes is the perfect amount. Okay. So you turn it on.
Mixing complete. All right. Okay, so now once you've got the cream of the butter and the peanut butter and the vanilla, then it's time to add powdered sugar in the mix.
And you want to be sure to pour the powdered sugar in slowly.
Okay,
so
yes.
that you don't have a dust cloud.
Could be another messy situation. Okay, so now that we're all done mixing, we're gonna go on to step 2, which is actually creating the peanut butter balls. And that means pinching off about a tablespoon sized piece and rolling into a ball. You can either do this, and this is what gets your Buckeye base, according to your recipe, which I love, the Buckeye base. You can either roll by hand, or it looks like you brought a little scooper.
Yeah.
Is that easier? All right, cool. Solid scoop by Adelyn.
Sticky. It's very sticky.
All right, so then we go to our fridge.
So we got those for about 15 to 20 minutes, and while we're waiting on that, then it's on to the next step, which is the chocolate drizzle. You've got 2 cups of semi-sweet chocolate chips, and you're gonna put that in a medium bowl, and it sounds like, well, obviously you want it to be microwave safe, which we've checked out. And when you're melting the chocolate, you kind of have to ease into it. So you start with 1 minute, and then you go like 30 to 40 seconds, because we really don't want to burn chocolate, because, oh my gosh, it's chocolate, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now you have some coconut. Now talk through this step.
So we add a little bit of coconut oil to help it like melt.
So we would use 2 tablespoons.
2 tablespoons? Okay. Oh,
All right, and so then,
sorry.
like Quinn said, we put this in the microwave for a minute. I think it's good to go back in for a bit.
Just
All
like
right.
30
And
seconds
I think
this
we'll
time.
do 30 seconds.
Yeah.
I heard your house is quite decked out this time of year.
Yeah.
Saved by the bell.
I was gonna say, we'll come back to that. Let's check on the chocolate. Okay, so in 10 seconds I can ask, how many holiday trees do you have at your house?
Dad thinks like 7, but it's like at least 16. I counted one year, Dad.
I gotta just take a moment. 7?
Dad thinks it's 7, but it's really like 16.
About how much we have in total of stuff? Probably
All
like
trees,
40,
all things trees.
Or like 40 or 50.
We have a lot of
including the
Christmas.
bushes outside.
We also, around our one big tree that we always like have presents around and stuff, we have a train, and it like runs and stuff, and it's really cool.
Very cool. All right, so we're officially to chocolate drizzle status. Next step is to actually set it aside a little bit for room temperature, and then we pull the Buckeyes out of the refrigerator, and it's time to start assembling, right?
Yep.
All right, so while we're doing that, we're gonna take a quick break to hear it from our sponsor, Iowa Pork Producers. Stay tuned, we'll be right back.
We want to leave a legacy. We want to leave our environment every bit as good as it was when we were handed the opportunity to farm this ground. We want to leave this place better, not only for the people we are and the people in our family, but we want to leave this land better. My name is Lisa Rasmussen, and I'm an Iowa pig farmer. We care about Iowa too.
All right, thanks again to our sponsors, Iowa Pork Producers. They have been with us and provided some amazing recipes, actually 5 recipes throughout the year. So big thanks to them again. All right, so now we're ready to actually get our Buckeye base out of the refrigerator, and it's start this assembly line. All right. Now I see that we have toothpicks, the chocolate drizzle, and then we've got some little cups, plastic cups. If you don't have those at home, you can always put them on wax paper. Step 1 is actually putting the toothpick into the Buckeye and then dipping into the chocolate. And you're gonna wanna keep a little bit of peanut butter exposed. That's actually called the Buckeye pea, right?
It is, yes. You have your nice cold peanut butter, so that helps keep the toothpick in.
All right, so we're wrapping up. I have officially jumped into my holiday attire, which means it's almost time for our favorite taste, my favorite part, the taste test. Before we do, I just want to give another big thank you to our viewers. We have had so much fun doing Kids Gazette cooking series this year. Thanks again to our sponsors, Iowa Pork Producers, Hills Bank, TKM, which has been they've been our videographers throughout the year, Plum Supply, they've hosted us, and of course today we have been very lucky to have the club room on Edgewood Road thanks to Hy-Vee. So with that, we are ready for the taste test, right? Should we bring up the crew? Yeah. I think we should bring up the crew. Let's get TKM, let's get Jenny up here. Everybody's been eyeing these the entire time, so it's all about the peanut butter and chocolate, right? Oh my gosh, these look so good. Now I'm gonna do the ready, set, taste, and then on taste, we dive in.
Okay.
I'll let you prepare. All right, ready, set, taste. Oh my gosh. It's official. The Kucharski recipe is a success. This has been fantastic. What do you think? Love it? Is it as good as the last time you made it? Better because you're here?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, great. Wow. Awesome. Don't forget, keep going to kidsgazette.com and check out Kids Gazette in the paper every week. On behalf of the Gazette, Kids Gazette Cooking Series, have a great holiday season. We'll see you in 2022.
Thank you.